Go ahead and think of all the most dominant, just unguardable players in NBA history. It's a decent little list to look at. You know, you got Kobe and Bron, couple big boys to know, Wilt, Shaq, more recently, Steph, James Harden, and Jokic and Giannis are a couple more bigs to mention, just to name a few. But Joel Embiid ain't just putting himself on that list. He kinda high on it, I ain't gonna lie. This year he putting up 36 and 12 with 6 assists and 2 blocks. Just to kinda put it into context, all them numbers are up from his MVP season that was just last year. And in addition to that, anytime you in a conversation with Wilt Chamberlain, you already know you on some nefarious behaviors. Wilt, to this day, is the only player that averaged more points than minutes played in the season, averaging 50 in 48 and a half minutes a game. 48 and a half minutes is insane, but okay. Anyways, Embiid so far is averaging 36 points in 34 minutes. At the time I'm recording this, he done put up 22 straight games of 30 plus, including a couple 50 pieces, and of course, his 70 ball just the other night on the Spurs. Flat out, he is one of the best players I've seen in my lifetime. A 7-foot, 280-pound man with legitimate guard skills is truly demoniacal. There really ain't no stopping him for real. He's obviously a big dude with marvelous footwork, so in the post game, you getting torched. Like I said, he basically a big guard, so he can also take you off the dribble to get to the cup. He's marvelous in the mid-range, shooting 50% so far this year. He can get them in pick and pop-ish kind of situations, or he'll hit you with his signature hezzy hang. And unfortunately, he can shoot the 3-ball. Not no kind of sniper or anything like that, but 37% on 3 attempts is way more than respectable. And it don't help that he is surrounded by some very good players with skill sets that do complement him well. Tyrese Maxey in particular averaging 26, with him and Embiid forming the highest scoring duo in the league at the moment. But back to Embiid specifically and his abilities. All those things on their own are enough, but then you factor in all the free throws. The man is an absolute foul merchant. If you Google foul merchant, click on images, he and James Harden would be the first 2 people you see. And yes, even though the ability to draw fouls is a skill, it'll directly take me to the fact that Joel Embiid is on my very short list of NBA players that I hate, right with Jason Tatum. Embiid is dead one of the best basketball players I've ever seen in my life, but indubitably, the genuine foul baiting does get quite aggravating, I ain't gonna lie. The man is absolutely too big to be throwing himself around, especially off minuscule contact. But even past that, I still to this day don't actually think he care about winning. Listen bro, the hardcore Embiid defenders gon' definitely try to add context to Embiid's annual failures in the offs. But bro, this year 8, and we ain't been out the second round one time? Not once? The lack of success for a player this good is maddening. And if he ain't as fiendish for this second MVP as I think he is, he ain't gonna get it because of this new minimum games played thing. But yeah, Embiid is that guy, and hopefully he can continue this insane season he having and continue stamping himself in the history books. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you leave me a little like, comment, subscribe, and tap in with my social medias. I'll go ahead, link them below. I'm really finna start getting active on them Jones, I ain't lying. Like I said though, hope y'all enjoyed this though, and I'ma see y'all in the next one.